Folks, welcome back, John. What week is it?
We're at the week 15, Donnie. Can you believe it?
Week 15, Don and John's
Picks.
That's right, we're here. John, the people want picks. We're going to give it to them. Let's get right into it. All right, Thursday night, Niners at the Seahawks. Niners minus 3.5. Over under 43.5. John, give it to me.
Well, Donnie, San Francisco looking like a great team, but more injuries here. Jimmy Garoppolo down for the season. They got Mr. Irrelevant in at quarterback, but he's looking pretty good, actually. But the hook makes me a little nervous here. Seahawks at home. I can see it going either way, but I'm going to go with the Seahawks plus 3.5 at home. Over under 43.5. Tough call here, but I like points, so I'm going to go over. So give me the Seahawks, give me the over. And what are you thinking here, Donnie? Thursday night.
I'm thinking I kind of agree. I kind of don't. I don't know. San Francisco just pretty much curb stomping the Bucks in the first half alone, and then just saying they didn't give a shit. Starting a fourth string quarterback against Brady. That kind of won me over that this team's for real. I'm taking the 49ers minus 3.5. Over 43.5 too, though. I think Seahawks are, going to put up more points than the Bucks. They got to. So, yeah. Niners minus 3.5 over 43. And it looks like we got a bit of a consensus. That's right.
Split census, indeed.
John, we have a special Saturday night football game. We have a couple games on Saturday. We're only doing one, though. Which one are we doing?
We're doing the most important one, and the one that's in prime time, and that is the Buffalo Bills we're talking about, of course. Miami coming to town. Huge divisional matchup, getting flexed into Saturday night, prime time. And it looks like we got another somewhat significant weather event coming. Maybe not significant, but people are talking about the weather here, Donnie. It's going to snow. We'll see how much that affects the game. But two, pretty high-flying offenses here. I'm guessing they'll be stifled a bit by this weather, but over-under currently set at 42. And with the spread, we got the Bills at home, minus 7.5. Donnie, can the Bills beat the Miami Dolphins? Can we cover 7.5 points? We're going to win by more than a touchdown. And what about this over-under here? What are you thinking?
I think the Bills do win, but I think the weather is going to be a factor. I don't know, last week too, the way that they looked like they were in control, then all of a sudden got backdoored by the Jets out of nowhere. That leaves me a little concerned. I'll take the Dolphins plus 7. And, this weather under 43.5, not getting sexy with it. Just doing what is expected. The over-under in the Jets game, everyone was on the under with that, rain, freezing rain that turned to snow. And it cashed. Sometimes it's just that simple. And what's my motto? Don't think, just send it. Keep it simple. Dolphins plus 7, under 43.5. Bills still win though. John, what you thinking?
I like the Bills, but I don't see them covering here. I think it'll be another close one, unfortunately, because I would love to just party the night away and just, lay back and see us crush them, but don't think that's in the cards this week. So, Bills win, but I'm taking Miami with the points. And I'd like to think we hit the over here, but this weather has me a little spooked. It's looking windy, it's looking snowy. It doesn't help either of these offenses. So give me the under and go Bills.
Yeah, well, John, that sounds like we're in a consensus pick. Yes, we are. Feels good. Let's keep it raging.
Oh, yeah.
Sunday night, Giants at the Commanders. Little NFC East divisional matchup. Giants are plus 4.5. What's the over-under? I didn't even write this one down on my card. Over-under 40.5.
That's what I got.
That's a low one. All right. John, you know what? I'm going to kick this one off.
All right.
The Giants been struggling. Commanders been looking pretty good, like they might sneak in. But I think Dable's got some tricks up his sleeve. I think they get it back together here. Give me the Giants plus 4.5. They might lose, but giving them, not just more than a field goal, but a whole point and a half outside of a field goal,
Right.
that means, this game could end 7-3 and we cover. I like that. I like being on the right side of 4. Give me that. You know what? Give me the over on this too. I think Heineke and Jones can put up more than 48.5 points. I think people are selling them a little short on this. Yeah, Giants plus 4.5, over 40.5. John, where are you leaning?
Well, yeah, we were all over the Giants early in the season, but it's been a bit of a rough go for them. I think I wanted.
We bailed that ship at the right time.
We did. I think
Yeah.
I might have won. We might have won some money betting against them at some point. So, but here we are again with the Giants, and I think you're right. I think Dable's still got some left in the tank. Divisional matchup here, so you never know. And I like the points that they're giving the Giants here, so I'm going to take it. I'll take the Giants plus 4.5, and I'm with you on the points here. I'm looking for a nice, close but high-scoring game here. I think they cover this over. So give me the Giants, give me the over. Once again, Donnie, on Sunday night, we're in a consensus pick. Yes, indeed.
Damn right.
Yes, indeed. Well, we got one more primetime matchup to get to here, folks. That's talking about Monday Night Football. The LA Rams visiting the Green Bay Packers. Packers -7, and the over-under currently 39.5. Donnie, Monday Night Football, Aaron Rodgers back in prime time, and what do you think we got here in the Tundra?
I think the Packers probably will win this game, but man, what a storyline with Baker Mayfield going to LA, shocking the world with a big comeback win. That was bizarre. That was weird. But he did it, and good for him. I'm going to take the Rams with the points. I think they can keep it close. I think Baker, he's got this chip on his shoulder. Eventually, he will go back to his Baker ways, but he might have some magic right now. So I'm going with the hot hand. I do think it stays under. Again, Packers, they'll probably get in some snow. We saw that game that the Rams did play in. They barely squeaked it out. No one scored over 20 points. It was, 17-16?
I believe so.
I think we have something like that happen again. So give me the LA Rams +7, under 39.5. John, where you at?
Yeah, I'm seeing another close one here, Donnie. Kind of surprised by the big spread here. I mean, Green Bay probably going to win, although I don't even know if I would bet on that. But I'm going to take the Rams +7. Whether they win or not, they're going to cover. I'm seeing it already. And this is quite the low over-under here, but as you mentioned last week, the Rams squeaking out a close one at the last minute, barely to get that win, 17-16. So I guess that's why we're seeing this low line here. So as much as I want to take over, I'm not. I'm going to take the under. So I'm with you, Donnie. We're taking the Rams. We're taking the under. And once again, we're in another consensus pick. Is that 3 in a row? That's dangerous.
That is dangerous. You might be 2 in agreement.
We might be.
Okay, so.
All right, so moving on now.
All right. Yeah, you want to go first? You want to
I will take
out?
it here first. I was just making sure we didn't have the same
John's
bet.
been busy. He's been on his boat. That's why we're going through this. We've been busy. He's been working on this new boat, getting it up to speed.
That's right.
And making some
That's right.
repairs. So take us out to sea.
That's right.
Tell us where
Anchors
we're going.
away, indeed. Donnie. Anchors away.
Wait.
Yeah, that's right. Well, Donnie, I got a good matchup for us this week. I'm looking at the Cincinnati Bengals. They're visiting our old friend Tom Brady in Tampa Bay. Cincinnati favored on the road, -3.5 here. The hook making me a little nervous, but you know what? We saw Tom Brady get absolutely blown out last week. It is not looking good for Tampa Bay. It is looking sad, and I'm guessing they'll make it more of an effort this week. But the Cincinnati Bengals are looking hot right now. They are looking hot. They're ready to make their playoff push, and I think they're just going to steamroll the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at home this week. So your anchor pick of the week is Joe Burrow and the Bengals, -3.5 in Tampa. Anchors away. That's
Love
right.
It. Love it. 2 teams trending in completely opposite directions. That's
Big time.
Love it.
Big time, big time. Well, Donnie, our final pick of the week, and I'm guessing it's going to be a good one. That's right, folks. I'm talking about the luscious lock.
That's right, folks. You may have noticed I don't have my glasses on today, but do not worry. I am seeing things clearly. Quite clearly. Yes, and I'm doing something we've all been guilty of. We've all done this before. Going to, an old side piece I used to hook up with once in a while last year.
I know who he's talking about. He
Yeah.
said this before. We've been
Yeah.
here before, folks.
Yeah, we have a complicated relationship. I've stayed away for a long time. But you know what? It's 3 a.m. and I'm sending the
Oh,
you up
3.
text. It's 3 a.m. East Coast, 11 p.m. West Coast. That's right, the LA Chargers, they're taking on the Titans. The spread's only -3. I gotta take it. I gotta. The Chargers are fighting for their playoff lives, and they're in perfect position with the Raiders losing that game last week, and with them just upsetting the Dolphins and just beating them outright and beating them good, spanking them. And Bills fans, we love to see that.
Yep.
So you know what, Chargers, things have been tumultuous between us, but it's 3 a.m. I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, and I'm texting you, hey babe, you up? Chargers -3 over the Titans. Take it.
Chargers, are you up? Are the Bolts up? We're going to find out. I love it, Donnie. Absolutely loving the luscious lock. Well, that does it for us here this week, folks, for Week 15 action. Are you fading us? Are you backing us? Let us know in the comments. Be sure to retweet. And we'll see you again next week for another edition of Don
And John's
Picks.
That's right, folks. Gamble responsibly. And remember, this train never stops. Good night now.